Hey, how you doing? Let me tell you something. I wasn't gonna watch Loki.
No, thank you.
I wasn't gonna watch the 6-episode series that I assumed would be the same Loki we got. The same maniacal, laughing trickster that we usually get. I wasn't going to watch Loki. But you guys demanded it. You kidnapped my dog over it. Can I have him back now? I sat my ass down to watch the first episode and I was changed. I never imagined we would get such a glimpse into the mind and thoughts of this character that has been with us since Thor 1 and has been on this journey with us, finally showing his true colors. He shows the emotion, the rage, the humanity he has. Behind the I want to rule everything, behind the tricks and laughs and mischievous things he does, he tells us and shows us why he is the way he is.
Is she like you?
Was she pruned?
I mean, no wonder you have no clue what caused a nexus event on Lamentus. Both of you are just swooning over each other, I guess.
Tell me the truth.
Apocalypse. Two variants of the same being, especially you, forming this kind of sick, twisted romantic relationship. That's pure chaos. That could break reality. It's breaking my reality right now. What a incredible seismic narcissist. You fell for yourself.
Her name was Sylvie.
Oh, Sylvie. Lovely. How do you spell that? Is that with an I-E or just an I?
Is she alive?
For now.
Being honest for a minute, let me tell you something. I love it when Marvel realizes the potential a character can have. It started in WandaVision and has headed down every show they have made since. And honestly, it's infectious how it made me go through all my emotions, crying, sobbing, and wanting this character to die and not that one. Going through my emotions like a slot machine or a random dart on a dartboard. Let me tell you, I love Loki. Now this may sound a bit redundant considering I just made a video complaining about the MCU and how they don't give the character of Spider-Man consequences. But it is absolutely abundantly clear that they give the character of Loki consequences. Again, being honest here, I sat my ass down and within the first 10 minutes I was bawling my eyes out because this show is so human. This show is about the journey of a narcissistic, laughing, maniacal, mischievous Loki. But as the show goes on, you learn more and more with Loki, about Loki, and about his relationship with...
It's not very snuggly.
Okay.
Is it a tablecloth?
No, it's a blanket.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
This show is about an arrogant man who learns to feel empathy instead of hate, who learns to sympathize instead of victimize, someone who has stabbed countless friends and family in the back and finally for once in his life is genuine. Sylvie and Mobius help him learn the difference between right and wrong and what he is willing to do for those he cares about.
Love is a dagger. It's a weapon to be wielded far away or up close. You can see yourself in it. It's beautiful. Until it makes you bleed. But ultimately, when you reach for it,
It isn't real.
Damn, that was a fucking gut punch, but I get it, love is complicated. Sometimes it's hard not to side with Loki when it comes to the subject of love. You throw all your feelings into the void of opinions that end up getting backstabbed, feeling like your heart just imploded and turned into dust like Thanos' snap. And that's fucking difficult to handle, man. It's difficult not to feel like you should cut ties with everyone before they can hurt you, before they can make you feel small, and make you feel like you're not worth it. I get it. And maybe that's the damn point of this rant, is to get into the mind of Loki and into my mind a bit as well. But in all honesty, Loki is a show that sets the stage, brings the character that was mostly used for comic relief, used for his ruthless evilness and mischievous ways, used to make the heroes look good and save the damn day, and gives him his own story. Makes him the hero for once. Once a boy looking up to his worthy and more destined brother, to a man looking down on his destined brother, wanting him to know that he can be special, he can be useful as well. Loki has been through many hardships, but has kept a straight face through them all, trying to make everyone believe that he is pure evil, so everyone would finally take him seriously. But now, not having anyone watch him, he is free to feel. In this heartbreaking scene, in which I cried multiple times, Loki goes through history and grieves of all that he has lost. We get this wonderful scene in Infinity War where Loki stands up to Thanos and tries to protect his brother, but now we see Loki's true self. And all of that is just in the first goddamn episode. I never thought that Marvel could make me care for this character. I never thought that they'd make me care for this character as much as I care for Spider-Man, or as much as I care for Iron Man, or as much as I care for any of the Avengers. But this series says otherwise. I could talk about every single episode of this series and tell you how and why they are important, but neither you nor I have the time for that. I could talk about the amazingly talented cast and crew that have made this work of art. The cast and crew are a chef's kiss. Come on, what other show or series mixes Owen Wilson with the God of Mischief? What other series mixes all these characters together to make something fun? I mean, just look at these shots. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. I think you will all enjoy it. With all that being said, I'll see you in the next one.